Hello, I'm David Chaston with 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz. This is where you get everything you need to know in 90 seconds at 9 o'clock. With news, US authorities have moved against FIFA fraud, arresting 14 officials, something no other country has been prepared to risk. But in other, more economic news, Greece's government said overnight it is starting to draft an agreement with creditors that would pave the way for aid. But European officials quickly dismissed that as wishful thinking. In fact, for the first time in more than 3 months, the ECB didn't raise the ceiling on Greece's ELA funding access. An outgoing IMF chief economist said that the eurozone will survive fine without Greece. A Grexit is looking even more likely, but who knows how this giant game of chicken will turn out. The US has warned the EU overnight not to overplay its hand. Greece is scheduled to make 4 payments to the IMF in June, totalling €1.6 billion. Borrowing money to pay the groceries is never a good idea. There comes a time when it all has to be paid back. All up, Greece owes €131 billion to foreign creditors. If you're someone who is worried about Chinese money distorting our real estate markets, then you have new worries. Yesterday, China said it will relax restrictions to give its retail investors direct access to foreign equity and bond markets. A trial is about to start in 6 major Chinese cities. It is part of a process to deregulate China's capital markets and could herald a new wave of Chinese investment, this time by individuals. In Australia, an important piece of their first quarter GDP result came out yesterday. Construction work completed, and it was weaker than expected, down more than 8% year on year. And locally, the big news today will be Fonterra's 2015-16 payout forecast. It may move markets, but remember they have a terrible track record with their early season payout setting. It has often been wildly revised by the end of the season. Yesterday, Westland Dairy set the tone with a raised forecast and a higher advance payment. In New York, US Treasury 10-year benchmark yield is unchanged at 2.16%. The US oil markets are a little lower again today, with the US benchmark price now at $57 a barrel and Brent crude at $62 a barrel. The gold price is unchanged at $1,187 an ounce. New Zealand dollar starts today almost unchanged from this time yesterday at 72.3 US cents, 93.7 Aussie cents, and at 66.4 Euro cents. The TWI is at 76.8. I'm David Chaston. That was 90 at 9, brought to you by interest.co.nz.